We ain't saving play, we paper chasing. You now tune into the greatest gaming channel. We back with another video with Madden Ultimate Team. If you play Madden Ultimate Team, it's that time, man. It's that chance. We just went to golden ticket. April 9th, man. Log in from 9 p.m. to 11 a.m. You can win a golden ticket. That shit can change your team all the way around. You win when you look at this motherfucker. Jackson 99, Kenny Galladay 99, Dez Bryant 99, Julio Jones 99. It's tight end Dallas Gobert, or however you say his last name. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I don't be with them, be so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's bullets racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. Said if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it, y'all in denial. I get the chip on them when I'm on the south side. Is that big on the dial? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right back to him on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up first and 10 at the 16. And he'll give it over to his running back. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, this is Jackson. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
Third down.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Fourth down, Prescott. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up third and 4.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
46-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. No score after one on EA Sports. A second down throw for Prescott. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Saints nothing.
Hey, boy.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run on first down. It's George. 2
Lord.
yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, There wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run the option here on first and 10. That's caught out wide by Cooks. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
39-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball. But you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they... And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Good return past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It's now fourth down.
What that talking about?
this. 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he finds a man on the crossing route. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Going for this shit. What the hell?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh,
and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 11 yards there, 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
He'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
On the carry.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Punish that boy. Fuck is wrong with him? Michael C. Perry got in that back there and was trying to punish him.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. They run again with Jackson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And it's fourth down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Looking deep for Julio. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, they really could have turned this one upside down.
Oh, they flipped it right there. No, they said it.
On first down, George. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Breeze to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's George. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Oh, my God.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to lead that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Let's go.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Good fucking catch, boy. What's wrong with these niggas, bro?
And they do finally get him.
Really?
But he makes it all the way to the 6. I guess guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping it
running that bitch in it, boy.
into the
On my
end
baby
zone.
boy.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
He's going for this bitch.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Right here,
Yeah, no
real, boy. What you
there's an
gonna do?
inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Up on.
Prescott.
Oh!
They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. George, he is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's George.
Yo!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
48-yard line.
Again, they run with Neal. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might do it all up. The way you feel, I might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. On 1st and 10, Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, They want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Play action, it's Cunningham. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Vikings send out their punter. He'll kick it away after 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Here's Jackson. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Fucking catch, boy. Told you niggas we ain't playing this fucking.
And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 41 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
It's Cameron Dantzler who got him down. 4 yards on play action now. Prescott.
Oh my fucking God, boy.
It's going to be caught.
Oh, you're supposed
to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A nice gain of 21 yards. They'll try and run for it, 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This will make it into the end zone.
He will be about to punish the niggas. I'm not
20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
17-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a 1st down throw. Cunningham eluding the pressure right.
Thank you.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense.
He go disconnect his fucking wife. He go disconnect his wife. Like a bitch. It was only 7-0. I was gonna play. It was only 7-0. I was about to get busy on it. I was gonna go ahead. I was about to get busy on it. 80 might still Walker. 75 Josh Edwards. 78 Derek Carr. 76. 80 Portland Sutton. 80 Week 2 went all the way to Minnesota, basically. Shout her brother, twin. Alright, go down.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Jackson now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start here with Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Prescott off play action. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44 and the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Flushed out right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Prescott. His pass caught in the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Bills nothing.
What's up, guys? Get in there. Come on, dude. Step it up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. Main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
There's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple. From the gun, a run for Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
First down, Giants.
Now Prescott. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, New York.
Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. Here's Prescott.
Thank you.
The ball
Thank
popped in
you.
the air and intercepted.
Come on. Fuck out the way.
And a
Yeah.
return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Throwing again, Prescott on second and 2. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He completes it to Bryant. They find some open field here. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Prescott yet again. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group. He just saw there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for the Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that can get you a victory.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014.
3rd and 14.
Third and long for Prescott.
What fucking D, Dion? Come on, Dion.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First down,
On the ground, Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back up?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Giants first down.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Fucking sack.
And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And this one is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a throw here, hauled in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
10 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Prescott.
Why he almost do the boys like that?
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game.
Finished the game
He fit that
for
one in
it.
there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Prescott. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Prescott. It's complete to Golden Tate.
Let's go.
And
Let's
now this is going to
go.
depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires.
Oh,
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So they were in field goal range, chance to go to overtime, got greedy going for the win. Do you think maybe on the sideline they felt compelled to go for that win?
Sometimes that's what happens, because as a head coach, you have to take the pulse of your team. You have to know where you are and how they're feeling. And maybe he thought, we've got to win it right now. Overtime, we might not have anything left for that. So maybe that's why they went for it and pressed it.
Unfortunately, it backfired. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really... It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Prescott off play action. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the stars right out of it.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Brings up from the shotgun. It's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Mean Joe Green able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 6 yards away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you looking for your nappy weapon?
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Steelers nothing.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's third down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Off the play fake, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket.
If
you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Eluding the pressure right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
What you doing, Dada?
On play action,
Going for a walk.
Prescott.
At the 24-yard line.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Complete to Julio Jones. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Prescott on first down.
Philadelphia.
He'll drop this down to Jackson. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First down, Prescott. Going deep here for Bryant. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A minute 50 to go here in the first half. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he finally goes down.
Hold on, YouTube, give me a second.
But not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And the left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or it runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Eagles.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the... This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a quick. He's got a man, complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35.
What you say?
So how about that for a chain move?
What you say?
Down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it
Put his
out,
ass in the
finish
dirt.
He was held without
Put his ass in the
first
dirt.
down, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. Flushed out right. For a right side here.
Everybody gonna hit. We gonna put them niggas in
7
the
yards
dirt.
to pick up there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Go.
Catch for him on this drive alone.
Slide in somebody's driveway.
At the 3-yard line.
Go in somebody's driveway while the dog go by.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Kamara trying again. Yeah, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Run that boy Troy Palmer the fuck over.
5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, my God.
And it's
Oh,
picked
that
up
is
by
not
the
what
Steelers.
we needed.
Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30.
Yo, that's exactly what I was saying. No turnover. That.
Covering for a Steelers score. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the 2nd half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. The Eagles Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Prescott now. Bryant with a catch right side. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Again to the fullback. This is Watt. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes, certain situations, they just call for doing the basics.
And that's what they did. Gave it to the big boy, and he got in for 6.
Yeah.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
You said what?
He's got it. And this is
I know what
to
that's
a 3-point lead.
Eagles 17, Steelers 14.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's cool, just make your way back.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again.
I said it's cool, just make your way back.
Do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. They only get 2.
You said what?
3rd and 1. That's all they needed to keep the drive alive. That time the conversion comes courtesy.
Nah, he fine.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Now Prescott. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Flush to his right. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in the 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's back to throw.
Thank you.
It's intercepted. Deion Sanders
Pass some of this.
with a pick.
Pass some of this.
30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Hasta la vista. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, big fella. Oh, why you say that? It's not trash day. Alright. Alright.